All right, for our math lesson today, we are going to be working on telling time in the AM and PM. So when we look at a clock, so look at my clock right here, I have 12 different numbers on it. Well, there are 12 AM times and 12 PM times. So we say an AM time tells us about the morning. Okay, and the PM times tell us about the afternoon or the evening. So let's do a little practice here. So remember, AM, A comes first in the alphabet, so it's going to be the first part of our day, the morning. PM, P comes next in our alphabet, so it is going to tell us about the second part of our day, the afternoon and the evening. So let me give you some examples and you tell me whether you think they're AM or PM. You don't need anything to write anything down, just participate along with me. Here we go. You're riding the bus to school. What do you think? AM or PM? AM. All right. How about riding the bus home from school? So when it's time to go home, is that AM in the morning or is that PM, the afternoon and evening? PM. You're eating breakfast. Is that AM in the morning or PM, the afternoon or evening? You said PM or AM, sorry, you're correct. How about the sun going down? So when the sun goes down, sunset, is that AM in the morning or PM in the afternoon or evening? That would be PM. That would be the afternoon time. Right? How about eating dinner at home? So when it's time to eat dinner at home, is that AM in the morning or PM in the afternoon or evening? Said PM, you're correct. How about when the sun rises? When the sun rises, when the sun comes up, is that AM in the morning or PM in the afternoon or evening? You're correct if you said AM. All right, now we're going to look at some clocks. So this says it's time for you to do your homework. If it's 4:30, is that 4:30 AM or PM? So let's take a look here. I'm going to do my homework. Well, that can't be AM because I would be at school in the AM. So it has to be in the afternoon or evening, which is PM. And then I'm going to show you what 4:30 would look like on the clock, just as a review of what we went over the couple of days before. So 4:30, remember, it's not exactly 4 o'clock. So I'm going to point in between my 4 and 5. And then 30, remember, I count by fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or remember, we talked about o'clock and 30 goes down to the bottom. So I know my long minute hand reaches down. So 4:30 PM, it's time to do your homework. Let's take a look at another clock here. This time they gave us the clock hands and we got to tell the digital time in AM or PM. So let's see. It says you're taking the bus home from school. We're going home from school. So is that AM in the morning or PM after school? Afternoon, right? Afternoon. So we're going to circle that PM and let's look at our clock. Remember, little hand reads first. So I look here. Ooh, that is so close to the 4. It hasn't touched it yet though. That means it's still 3 o'clock and it's getting really close to being 4 o'clock. And I know that because my big long minute hand has made it all the way over here. So let's see, count by fives real quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This would be 45 when it reaches out and touches that 9. So it's 3:45 PM when we're on the bus headed home from school. All right, let's look at another clock example here. It says we're going to read a book before bedtime. Well, Well, I don't go to bed in the morning. I go to bed in the evening. So I'm going to circle my PM. Then I'm going to take a look at my clock and see if I can figure out what time did I go to bed, or what time did I read the book before going to bed. All right, I'm going to take a look. Look at that hand. It is very, very close to pointing to my 8, but it's not quite there yet. So that means it's still 7 o'clock. Still 7, hasn't touched the 8 yet. And it's really close to 8 because look where that minute hand is. That minute hand has made it all the way around over here. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm at 50. So it is 7:50 p.m. when I am reading my book before bedtime. All right, let's take a look at this one. It says, I'm going to take a swim lesson on Saturday morning. Ooh, that gave it away. If it's morning, it's the first part of our day, the first letter of the alphabet. We're going to use that AM time. All right, let's take a look. Now it wants me to show what the clock should look like. So at 10:15, I'm supposed to be at a swim lesson on Saturday morning. Let's see what my clock should look like. All right, not exactly 10, is it? It's 10:15. So I'm going to point my hour hand a little past the 10. And my minute hand, I'm going to start at the 12. Start counting by 5s. 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to reach out that long minute hand and touch the 3. So this is what my clock would look like at home when I'm supposed to be at a swim lesson. Hope I'm not late. All right. Now let's look at some story problems. All right. This one says stargazing is looking at the stars. The best time to stargaze is on a clear, moonless night. Gina went outside to stargaze at 9 o'clock. Is this 9 o'clock a.m. or p.m.? Explain. So let's think about this. We want to go stargazing. It said the best time, here's my clue, a clear, moonless night. So I want it to be dark outside so I can stargaze. Well, would I stargaze at 9 o'clock in the morning? No. So I need 9 o'clock p.m. to go stargazing. And it says explain. Why would I want 9 o'clock p.m.? Well, it is dark outside at that time. At 9 o'clock a.m., the sun is up, and we're not going to have a clear, moonless night to go stargazing. Right? So 9 p.m. All right, let's try one more. And this is one of those assessment questions that I pulled out of your book. Remember, anytime you see that assessment, this is a good question to review for your test, which we'll be having a test on time here in the next couple of weeks. All right, Alexis wakes up in the morning at the time shown on the clock. What time does Alexis wake up? So let's take a look. I need my short hand first. So that's this little one here. It didn't reach out and touch a number. It's pointing between the 7 and 8. So has it made it to 8 o'clock yet? Nope. Still 7 o'clock. So I'm going to write that up there to help me remember. 7. Well, that means it's got to be this one or this one. So I know B doesn't work. I know D doesn't work. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. 7:15, 7. Wait a minute, that's the same answer. 7:15 and 7:15. Oh, I better look for some more clues. It says, what time does Alexis wake up? Are you waking up in the AM or the PM? So remember, AM means morning, PM means afternoon or night. Which one are you thinking? You said A, you are correct. Good job. All right, now you have an assignment to do over these AM and PM times. You're going to find it in the puzzle piece right below this video. Go ahead and click on it and get to work on your questions. Good luck.